So in this problem, it's the limit as x approaches 2, x over x plus 1 minus 2 over 3 over x minus 2. So pay close attention to the minus sign, because the minus sign is where the most common mistakes happen. It's because most people don't distribute the minus sign, so that usually ends up causing problems. So just pay attention whenever you have a minus sign in the problem. So since you have fractions in this limit, the first thing you want to do is you want to create the lowest common denominator of each. You want to have the same denominator for both of these. So that's what we'll do. So we want the same one, so we'll multiply on this side x plus 1 and on this side 3. So that way the denominators on the top will be the same. So what will happen is we have 3 over 3 times this, and then x plus 1 times this. So we go down here, and then so 3 times x is 3x. 3 multiplied by this will get you this, and then 2 over here multiplied, and then 3 multiplied by x plus 1. We go down, and then now we'll distribute that. So we have 3x, and then here 3 times x is 3x, 3 times 1 is 3, and then here 2x, and then 2, and then 3x, and 3 times 1 is 3. So, and remember, pay close attention to the minus sign. Alright, so here, this is why I said pay close attention, because here I changed it so it won't be confusing. So the minus sign is distributed across this entire thing, this entire portion. So we can make this a plus, and then distribute the -1 across the top. So because it's the same thing as multiplying this by -1, and -1 is just -1 over 1, so only the top would be affected. So then you have plus -2x minus 2. Notice here it's positive and plus 2, so it'd become -2x minus 2. So now since we have that, we have this entire thing. Now we can combine it, because both of the denominators are the same, so we can combine the numerators now. So now we get 3x minus 2x minus 2 over 3x plus 3 over x minus 2. Just go down, and then so we combine it, and then 3x minus 2x will get you x, and you're left with 2 over 3x plus 3 and x minus 2. And then what I did here is all you have to do is just, since it's a fraction divided by a fraction, I'm showing you that this, even though this looks like it's not a fraction, under anything there's always a 1, because anything divided by 1 is just itself. So even though it doesn't look like a fraction, it still is. So now since it's a fraction divided by a fraction, you can multiply the inverse. So all I did was just flip it, so x minus 2, now it's 1 over x minus 2. So all I did was just flip this, so I flipped it, and then now what we can do is cancel. We can cancel the x minus 2's. So once the x minus 2's are canceled, we're just left with 1 over 3x plus 3, because as soon as they cancel, all you're left is 1 and 3x plus 3. Now all you have to do is just substitute, so plug in the 2 there, and you get 1 over 3 times 2 plus 3. You get 1 over 6, because 3 times 2 is 6. 1 over 6 was 3. And then finally, you get 1 over 9 as your final answer. I hope that helped, and thanks for watching.